Wake up and you'll find that the global IQ is dropped by 1,000 times. The once universally known 99 multiplication table has become the world's most difficult math problem. The first person to look at it was Principal Su, who had caused the most trouble earlier. Principal Su took Qin Feng's test paper and his expression went from shock to uncontrollable laughter, completely abandoning any semblance of a principal. The people at the scene all looked at Principal Su in confusion. After laughing for a while, tears started to flow from the corners of Principal Su's eyes. You guys, take a look yourselves. Ha ha ha. After Principal Su finished speaking, he couldn't stop laughing again. The next person took the draft paper with confusion. Like Principal Su, they were shocked at first, then burst into uncontrollable laughter. Before this person could speak, the next person quickly took out Qin Feng's draft paper to look at it. Just like before, this person also started laughing uncontrollably. The next person continued to look, and for a while, the venue was filled with laughter. A male student who couldn't stop laughing forced himself to walk in front of the big screen and projected Qin Feng's draft paper onto it. The plan to become the world's richest person, the 3 most important points. First, participate in the district competition, win the championship, and there will be a lot of money. Then, participate in the city competition, where there will definitely be even more money. Finally, participate in the provincial and national knowledge competitions. Second, learn more about the star competition when I go back. After all, I don't know the situation yet, and no one has introduced it to me. Third, start a writing assistance business. First, post information online, then set a price list, and start making money. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Nanshan Elementary School. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. The entire venue burst into laughter as they saw Qin Feng's draft paper. I'm laughing so hard. Nanshan Elementary School is not only ranked last now, but it will also become a mental hospital. Ha ha ha. He thinks that winning first place in a kindergarten competition makes him invincible. I always wondered how the last ranked school suddenly got first place. Turns out there's a lunatic. Ha ha ha. Everyone, quiet down. Does anyone have any objections? Just then, the host cleared his throat and loudly addressed the laughing crowd. I do. Everyone saw it. He fell asleep right at the beginning of the exam and now he's writing all this on scratch paper. How can a lunatic possibly get first place? Principal Su calmed his emotions and looked defiantly at the host. Exactly, Nanshan Elementary School always ranks last, and now they're trying to cheat this year. Nanshan Elementary School is cheating. Nanshan Elementary School must be cheating. With Principal Su leading the way, everyone started agreeing with him. They must be cheating. We need to check his body. Yes, he must be hiding cheating devices on him. The crowd excitedly chimed in, as if they had discovered something significant. Everyone, quiet down. It's possible to file a complaint about the competition results, but searching someone's body requires their consent, the host said, staring at the excited crowd and speaking slowly. As soon as he finished speaking, everyone's gaze turned to Qin Feng. Cheating? How could our Nanshan Elementary School cheat? You've gone too far. Director Ma's face turned red with anger as he shouted at the people in the audience. Director Ma, why are you getting so worked up? We caught you cheating, and now you're furious, right? Principal Su's mouth curved into a slight smile as he sarcastically taunted Director Ma. Principal Su, our Nanshan Elementary School has produced a genius. Are you jealous? Let me tell you, we can't cheat, and we won't cheat. Director Ma stared at Principal Su's ugly face and spoke loudly. Director Ma, for this garbage competition, do we even need to cheat? Principal Su's words were interrupted by Qin Feng's voice. After a moment of silence, everyone burst into laughter. Garbage competition? When caught cheating, you call it a garbage competition. I'll just quietly listen to your excuses. Ha, exposed, you lunatic. I told you, our Nanshan Elementary School can't cheat. We disdain those despicable tricks. Director Ma's face turned red with anger as he stared angrily at the people present. Oh, is that so? Then let's search you. What's wrong? Are you scared? Principal Su's smile deepened, persistently provoking Director Ma. Search me in front of everyone? Do you want to embarrass my students? Director Ma's gaze was resolute. Ah, it's all because my IQ is too high. I didn't consider your IQ, so I wrote too quickly, and that's why you suspect me. It's understandable. It's understandable. Alright then, next time I'll be more low-key in the competition, take care of your IQ, and spend more time on the questions, okay? Qin Feng took over Director Ma's words, speaking calmly and composedly. Everyone was stunned, staring blankly at Qin Feng. Put. Director Ma and Lin Xingwan burst into laughter at the same time. Qin Feng, I've been telling you to be more low-key. Look, now you've caused trouble. Director Ma's expression finally softened a bit as he teased Qin Feng. Can someone with a mental illness study? Shouldn't they be in a mental hospital? Your arguments are futile, you're going crazy. Hee hee. No matter how arrogant you are, you can only be an arrogant lunatic, no, a cheating, arrogant lunatic. Principal Sue's face showed a mix of joy and sorrow. Principal Sue, you seem quite upset that your Donlin Elementary School didn't get first place this year, huh? Director Ma looked at Principal Sue's expression and made a joke. Director Ma, if it weren't for your cheating, first place would definitely belong to our Donlin Academy. Principal Sue said angrily. The exams are open and transparent, we watched from the sidelines and saw everything. How could he cheat? Don't slander people without evidence. Director Ma's face began to show anger again. Alright, you've been talking for so long just to search me, right? I can agree to let you search me, but if you don't find anything, you have to apologize to the director and me. Shinfeng looked at Principal Sue and spoke slowly. Humph, he must have cheated. If nothing is found, I'll apologize. Principal Sue snorted coldly. Please come up to the stage. The host made a gesture to Shinfeng. Shinfeng nodded and quickly walked onto the stage. Then several security guards came up with detection devices, and Shinfeng obediently stood on the stage and let the security guards search him. The machine scanned Shinfeng continuously, but the expected beeping sound did not occur. After the security guards repeated the scanning several times, there was still no beeping sound, and everyone stood dumbfounded in their original positions. Inspection complete. No cheating devices were found. The leading security guard raised his voice and, after saying this, led the other security guards off the stage. The words of the leading security guard were very intimidating, and everyone present was shocked. They stared blankly at Shinfeng on the stage, their mouths slightly agape, looking at Shinfeng as if he were a monster. How is this possible? He didn't cheat? A lunatic got first place? Principal Sue's face was unusually ugly, almost black. Oh, Principal Sue, why the long face? We didn't cheat, are you frustrated? Director Ma repeated Principal Sue's words verbatim to Principal Sue himself. You. Principal Sue's face turned iron blue with anger, not knowing how to respond. Apologize quickly. Stop making excuses. Listen carefully. Director Ma deliberately brought his ear closer. This action made Principal Sue stomp his feet in anger, his face turning red and his eyes widening. Everyone in the room recovered from their shock. No wonder he's so arrogant. He does have some ability. Do you think Principal Sue will really apologize to a student? Nanshan Elementary School finally had a moment of glory. Everyone looked at Principal Sue. Principal Sue felt the gaze around him, his face turning red and then green, and he gritted his teeth fiercely, saying, I'm sorry. What? I didn't hear you? Director Ma laughed loudly and teased. You. Principal Sue, there are always people better than you, and there are always geniuses beyond your East Lynn Academy. Director Ma educated Principal Sue as if he were teaching a student. Humph. Principal Sue coldly snorted. Aren't you going to apologize to my student? Director Ma reminded Principal Sue, who showed no intention of apologizing to Shinfeng. Director Ma, I am a principal, and you want me to apologize to a student? Principal Sue retorted. Didn't we just agree on that? As a principal, don't you have any credibility? Director Ma, you've gone too far. Principal Sue stomped his feet in anger. Principal Sue, by breaking your promise, you not only lose face, but also the face of your East Lynn Academy. You. Director Ma's words indeed struck Principal Sue. Principal Sue looked at the many people around him, his face turning red. Clenching his teeth tightly, he shouted at Shinfeng, I'm sorry. It's okay, my IQ is just too high. I'll be more careful next time. Shinfeng smiled and nodded. Principal Sue turned his face away and stopped looking at the two of them. Now, does anyone still have any objections? The host stood on the stage and spoke slowly. Since that's the case, let the winners of first place, second place, and third place come up to receive their awards. The host saw that no one was speaking and spoke slowly. Clap, clap, clap. Thunderous applause erupted from the audience. Of course, this applause was for the second and third place winners, while Shinfeng was treated as a lunatic. Shinfeng ignored everyone and thought that in the future, when he became the richest person, he would prove them all wrong. Shinfeng, whether you're a genius or not, if you dare to touch my woman, you'll die. Gaoli stared fiercely at Shinfeng as he went up on stage to receive his award with Lin Xingwan. When the applause of the crowd subsided, the host continued, as everyone knows, the triennial elite horse racing is about to begin, after discussions and decisions by the leaders. This time, the spot from our district goes to today's champion, Shinfeng from Nanshan Elementary School. Bang! As soon as these words were spoken, Principal Sue's teacup fell heavily to the ground. Everyone looked in shock at Shinfeng's direction. Standing there dumbfounded, the person who had just been mocked by everyone was now going to participate in a prestigious elite race? This news was hard for everyone to accept. What? The competition from the city is letting Nanshan Elementary School go? Qin Feng? Let him go? Let a lunatic embarrass us? The elite race, which only selects schools with high rankings, is now letting Nanshan Elementary School, which ranks last, go. Even Qin Feng himself was shocked. Director Ma, what is the elite race? Qin Feng looked at Director Ma with confusion, only to see Director Ma standing there, staring at Qin Feng in a daze. Oh my god, the elite race. Qin Feng, you are truly a god of our Nanshan Elementary School. The triennial elite race, it's finally our turn for Nanshan Elementary School. Director Ma suddenly regained his senses and rushed forward to hug Qin Feng. Qin Feng became even more confused. The elite race has always been for the top 3 ranked schools to qualify. Now they're letting a school that ranks last go? I disagree. Principal Su stared fiercely at the host, his eyes filled with anger and jealousy. We also disagree. It has always been the top 3 schools that qualify. Why let him go to the elite race? Our school also disagrees. With Principal Su leading the way, the other schools stood up one after another, looking angrily at the host. Please be quiet. This was decided by the leaders. The champion of this year's competition will go to the elite race. The leaders said that if anyone disagrees, they have to win the championship before speaking. The host's voice echoed in the venue for a long time. Champion? Why didn't you say earlier that the champion would participate? Why didn't you say earlier? Now we're sending a lunatic to the elite race. The crowd below complained incessantly. Everyone, please be quiet. I'm just delivering the message. If you're not satisfied, go find the leaders. Seeing everyone quiet down, the host cleared his throat and continued. The leaders attach great importance to this year's elite race. Many leaders and media will be attending. The top 3 winners of this year's elite race will have the opportunity to go to the powerful Shengsheng Group for a paid internship. Damn! Shengsheng Group? Damn! Paid internship? This treatment is too good. In the past, there was no such treatment. Why this year? A wave of exclamations erupted from the audience. Oh my god, Jesus, Nanshan Elementary School is going to become a legend. Qin Feng, you are my god. Director Ma's legs couldn't help but tremble as he excitedly looked at Qin Feng. Qin Feng stared at Director Ma in confusion. Congratulations, Qin Feng. Shengsheng Group is the largest listed company in the entire Sanshan city. The minimum qualification to work there is a 3rd-grade diploma, and those who can intern there will definitely learn a lot and have a good salary. The future is limitless. Lin Qingwan looked at Qin Feng with a calm expression and explained slowly. A listed company only requires a 3rd-grade diploma? I wonder how much salary can be obtained. Hearing Lin Qingwan's explanation, Qin Feng's heart remained calm, with only a slight interest in the paid internship. It's just participating in the elite race. Whether you can make it to the top 3 is still uncertain, Qin Feng modestly said. That's true. The elite race is filled with formidable individuals from various districts. Although it's a competition for kindergartners, the questions are at the 1st and 2nd grade level. You have to work hard. Lin Qingwan looked at Qin Feng with a serious expression. Qin Feng smiled and didn't say anything more. Please be quiet. The competition ends here. The host raised his voice. People gradually left one by one. Qin Feng came down to receive the award and handed the heavy trophy to the principal. Director, can I leave now? The director took the heavy trophy, his face filled with joy. He then proudly raised the trophy towards Principal Su and said, Principal Su, our Nanshan Elementary School actually won this trophy. What do you think? Director Ma ignored Qin Feng's question. Congratulations, Director Ma, Principal Su casually replied and turned his face away, no longer looking at Director Ma. Director Ma, I'm leaving, Qin Feng said helplessly when he saw that Director Ma was not paying attention to him. Don't worry, I'll take you back, Director Ma replied with a smile, still basking in his success in front of Principal Su.